AITA for kicking only my SIL out, which meant she had to fly home early from vacation? I, 29F, have a half-brother, James, 37. James is married to Lindsay, 35, and they have 2 kids, 4F and 2M. I invited James, Lindsay and the kids to visit me this past week, and they were meant to stay until next Friday. Lindsay and I have always got on fine, except for the fact that she's always had a weird attitude to me being a SIL. She always asks me if I'm going to ask my husband before making non-essential purchases, or asks me if I feel bad relaxing while he's working, or suggests I do things for him as a thank you to him since I'm apparently not doing anything else. I know that James and Lindsay are big on splitting costs, and while he pays for everything for both kids, he won't pay for Lindsay, despite making about 25x her salary. Being that that's the relationship they're happy with, I just roll with the comments because my marriage must look weird to Lindsay. However, there is a line. A few days ago we were sitting on our rooftop drinking wine after the kids went to bed. Lindsay was admiring the view and made a comment about how much our apartment cost. James must have told her, and asked if my name was on the deed. She then said half of X amount, penthouse just for lying on your back? SX work is way more lucrative than I thought. Both my husband and James laid into her for the comment. I was obviously furious and told Lindsay first thing in the morning she had to get out. She wasn't staying here after speaking to me like that, especially when she wasn't even apologetic. I felt bad for ruining James and the kids' trip, but both my husband and I were too angry to have Lindsay there. The next morning, Lindsay asked if she could stay. She said James wasn't willing to end the trip early and wanted to stay, but she couldn't afford to stay in a local hotel. She blamed her comment on the wine, but her apology explanation seemed so insincere and was clearly based on having no choice. I told her this and said even if she did mean it, I just needed some space from her and didn't want her around after what she said, because when put on top of what she's been saying for years, it's obvious that's what she thinks. James then said he wasn't paying for her hotel because it was her own actions that got her kicked out, and she would have to fly home early and he'd fly back with the kids as planned, which is what happened. Lindsay has since laid into me over text and social media for forcing her to go home early without her kids. Both my mother and James's have said I was wrong for kicking Lindsay out. James's mother said I should have just let her stay for James's sake and not invited them back. My mother says I should have kicked all of them out because now Lindsay has to be away from her kids. I don't think I'm the AH for kicking out the person who made the comment, but not the person who defended me and innocent kids. Did I handle it like an AH?
If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button and comment down below your thoughts. Also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this.